You walk into McDonald's craving a single, simple cheeseburger, but somehow 10 minutes later, you find yourself staring at a massive tray dropping onto your table, overflowing with a double patty meal, some large fries, a cold soda, and a McFlurry you didn't even plan on buying. If you've experienced this exact sequence of events, you are not alone. Since McDonald's started rolling out self-order kiosks in Europe back in 2008, the average customer's order size has climbed steadily. This chart showing McDonald's stock trajectory over the last decade reveals how profitable this rollout has been. The company's value has nearly quadrupled, and early internal tests in Germany showed a 15% profit surge specifically linked to the use of these digital kiosks. Former McDonald's CEO Steve Easterbrook publicly confirmed the reason for this revenue bump. Customers standing at a screen take significantly longer to place their orders. Every extra second spent at that screen is a deliberate design choice. The terminal acts as an active, highly engineered participant in your transaction, programmed to steer you toward the most expensive items on the menu. Take a look at this interface. The first thing you see are massive images of the most expensive premium burgers right at the top. This uses a tactic called anchoring. You subconsciously compare other items to these prices, making mid-tier options look like affordable bargains. It operates exactly like a supermarket shelf. The highest margin products sit squarely at eye level, while the budget-friendly options require you to physically scroll down, the digital equivalent of bending over to check the bottom shelf. As you navigate, the sheer size and brightness of the screen demand your full attention. The original cheap cheeseburger you came in for gets entirely lost behind a wall of much more tempting, highly visible alternatives. Before you even select an item, the interface has successfully hidden your initial goal, redirecting your focus toward visually appealing, high-margin items. And once you finally select a burger, you hit the next trap. A bright prompt asks if you want to make it a meal, and then offers a larger size for just 50 cents more. It feels like a completely rational economic choice. This diagram breaks down exactly why that specific upgrade is so lucrative. While the profit margin on a standalone burger is quite small, the green blocks representing fries and soda are incredibly cheap to produce. Bundling them together extracts maximum value from a single transaction. Once you add those items, the terminal deploys a classic dark pattern, a design trick meant to manipulate user behavior. Instead of taking you directly to a checkout screen to pay, it loops you back to the main menu, practically begging you to throw in a dessert. During this entire loop, your ballooning total cost is pushed out of sight into a tiny peripheral corner of the giant screen. You have to actively break your focus and look down to realize you're about to spend $20. Finally, the subtle nudge to pay by card minimizes the physical pain of handing over cash. Plus, the absence of a human cashier completely removes any social judgment about the sheer volume of food you just ordered. In less than 2 minutes, the machine dismantles your intent, breaking a single choice down into frictionless, high-profit micro-decisions. By the time the receipt prints, your original $2, 400-calorie idea has bloated into a massive, heavily upsold feast. Now, multiply that single interaction by the 69 million customers McDonald's serves globally every single day. That immense scale makes the self-order kiosk one of the most widely used user interfaces on the planet, rivaling major social media apps. This diagram illustrates how that massive volume of daily traffic allows continuous A/B testing. They track millions of data points to optimize everything from checkout button colors to whether suggesting 6 or 9 nuggets yields a better financial return. Of course, people willingly use these screens because they solve genuine frustrations. They cut physical lines, speed up the process, and provide a quiet, judgment-free zone for introverts. But that convenience serves a specific financial motive. This multi-billion-dollar investment produced a highly optimized engine that ensures the machine, not the customer, is effectively in control of the order.